Counting the cost of halftime love, paying the price for all the lies, the tears I shed. Love brings me back to life. I'm indebted for loving back. Tell me, how much do I owe you? In this dance of give and take, I'll settle my debts with every beat. For your love is priceless and true. Tell me, how much do I owe you? In a world where kindness is rare, she's a beacon of light, always there. With laughter in her heart, she shines so bright. A true friend to all, spreading love day and night. Walking with grace, with God by her side, she stands tall for what's right. Never to hide, a woman of strength, courage in her stride, falling for nothing with love as her guide. Her humor, contagious, bringing joy all around. A funny woman with a heart so profound, standing firm in her beliefs without hesitation. She's a friend to all and inspiration. She paints a smile so bright, hiding the tears that fall at night. Alone in a world of gray, lost in the darkness every day. No one sees the cracks within, the loneliness she holds within, walking through shadows, feeling small, searching for a light to break her fall. But she keeps on painting, never breaks, a facade of happiness she fakes, yearning for someone to see her pain, to bring her back from the endless rain. Miss 504 from the South, a force you don't want to doubt. She speaks her truth, takes no lies. Her journey filled with endless tries. With a heart so warm and strong, she fights for what's right all along, standing tall for what she believes, never backing down, never deceived. Miss 504, a woman of grace. In her presence, you'll find no trace of fear or doubt in her stride, for she stands firm with unwavering pride. Shout out to Miss 504, yo. Thank you so much for the inspiration and keep doing your thing, Miss 504. In a world so cold, she stands strong. With hope and faith, she carries on. Confusion swirls around her, but she's unswayed. Her spirit shines bright in the darkest shade. She sees the cruelty, feels the pain, but she refuses to be strained. Through trials and tribulations, she finds her way, guided by light that never fades. She knows the world is harsh, yet she believes in love and kindness that never leaves. With courage in her soul, she forges ahead, defying doubts that others spread. Papa Duck, a man of truth, spreading wisdom in his youth. Through his raps, he aims to ignite, awakening minds, shining light. In the darkness, he stands tall, champion for one and all. His words echo through the land, a solitary voice taking a stand, where every verse a message clear, calling out for change to appear. Papa Duck's heart, pure and true, prayer sent up for all he'll do. She looks at the mirror and sighs. Why do they bite the hand that's kind? Out of all the hands that abused you, why choose mine to be unkind? Her reflection shows pain in her eyes. Questions linger unanswered whys. She wonders why she's the target of their hurtful words and lies. In the silence, she finds strength to rise above their cruel intent. She won't let their bites define her, for she knows her worth is infinite. In the darkest night, she'll be your guiding light. When the storm is raging, she'll stand by your side. Through every battle, she'll never let you fall. She's the girl who'll keep fighting, giving it her all. When doubt clouds your mind, she'll be your clarity. In a world full of chaos, she brings serenity. With unwavering strength, she'll face any foe. She's the girl who won't give up no matter how low. When the odds are stacked up against you, she won't retreat. In a sea of voices telling you defeat. Her belief in you will never waver or sway. She's the girl that will keep fighting, come what may. Angel Hatton, a blessing sent from above, a woman whose face pain was so much love. Through trials and tears, she stands tall. A friend, mother, daughter, she gives her all. Her heart is pure, her spirit strong. In the darkest nights, she shines like dawn. With kindness in her airy touch, she spreads her light. She gives so much, through every storm, she never breaks. Her love for others never fades or shakes. An angel on earth, a guiding light. In Angel Hatton's presence, everything feels right. Shout out to Angel. Shout out Big Sis. So many bullets flying, no names to be found. Hatred fills the air, love nowhere around. Innocent lives taken, hearts left torn. When will we realize it's love that must be born? Too much anger brewing, no end in sight. Violence spreading like a wildfire at night. Words filled with venom, actions fueled by hate. It's time to break the cycle before it's too late. Let kindness be our weapon, compassion our shield. Together we can heal, together we can yield. So let's stand united against the darkness that looms. For in the end, it's love that conquers all dooms. From behind the TV screen, just Joe Brown, wise and keen. Now, face to face, his words inspire. Keep fighting, he says, fueling my fire. 15 years later, a dream come true. To hear those words from a man I once knew. Never thought I'd have this chance to aspire. Just Joe Brown, my ultimate desire. If I run for mayor, he believes in me. His encouragement sets my spirit free. A mentor from afar, now by my side. With Just Joe Brown, as my guide. I want to give a big shout out to Judge Joe Brown. Listen, man, 2 years ago, no, it's not 2 years ago. A year ago, I'm gonna say a year and a half ago, I had the opportunity to speak to Judge Joe Brown here on this YouTube platform, face to face, and I can honestly say that I am grateful for the words. I am grateful for the encouragement, and I am grateful for the inspiration that he gave me. That conversation, us talking about the bullying and about, kids putting cameras in our schools and stuff like that. Thank you, Judge Joe Brown, for those words because I really needed them. The moment you arrived, my heart swelled with joy. Seeing your tiny face, my precious girl or boy. Your first cry filled the room, a sound so sweet and clear. When I brought you into this world, the best day of my life was here. Your tiny fingers wrapped around mine. In that instant, everything felt so divine. I held you close, feeling an overwhelming love so rife. When I brought you into this world, it changed my life. Watching you grow each day, a wonder to behold. Every milestone reached worth more than gold. My heart burst with pride as I watched you thrive. When I brought you into this world, the best day of my life came alive. You're a shining light, a celestial being. In your presence, love is all I'm seeing. No harm shall come to you, my dear, for you are an angel, pure and clear. Your wings may be unseen, but they're strong, protecting you from any harm that's wrong. I'll stand by your side through thick and thin, defending you with all the love within. In this world so full of darkness and pain, your innocence and grace will always reign. I'll shield you from any hurt or danger, for my precious angel, I'll always be your protector. Shay's love shines bright on this platform. She's a light, spreading words of hope, making spirits take flight. With faith as her guide, she stands strong and true, believing in God's grace and all that she'll pursue. A woman of courage, inspiring all. Shay's love never falters, standing proud and tall. In the shadows, you stood alone, When darkness reigned, I took up my sword. The day this world hurt you, I became God's warrior to shield you from pain forevermore. Through battles fought and demons slain, I'll stand by your side through joy and rain. The day this world hurt you, I became God's warrior to protect your heart from every strain. With faith as my armor and love as my shield, I'll fight for you in every battlefield. The day this world hurt you, I became God's warrior to defend your light with strength unconcealed. In the heavens, angels dance and sing, but now the playground's filling up, it's a crowded wing. With each new soul that takes flight, the stars shine brighter at night. With courage and faith, I stand tall against evil forces that try to make them fall. I'll be their guardian, answering the call, protecting God's angels, for them I'll give my all. In times of doubt, I'll be their steadfast guide. With love and grace, in me, they can confide. My purpose, unwavering, never to hide. For God's angel safety, I will forever abide. In a world of chaos and noise, all she wanted was trust. All she craved was poise, yearning for love that never fades. All she wanted was to feel embraced. Lost in a sea of misunderstood souls, all she wanted was to fill them holes. Seeking solace in a world so cold, all she wanted was someone to hold. Her heart beating with hopes untold, all she wanted was a hand to hold. To be seen for who she truly is, all she wanted was understanding and pure bliss. In the darkness of night, only in God I trust, my light. Through every storm and every gust, His love and grace, my faith robust. In times of joy, in times of sorrow, only in God I trust, tomorrow. He guides me through each new day, in His arms I'll always stay. When doubts arise and fears persist, only in God I trust, He exists. With unwavering belief in His plan, I find peace in His mighty hand. In their eyes, I see pure love. My kids, my stars above. No one can fill the space. Their love is my saving grace. I'll shield them from any harm. In my arms, they're safe and warm. My angels, my reason to fight. With them, everything feels right. No one loves like a mother does. My heart overflows with their hugs. Unbreakable bond, that's what we share. Together, we're an unbreakable pair. Queen Regina, old and sly. On social media, she spreads her lies, playing victim, but she's the one to blame. Silencing others is all a twisted game. Like Ursula from the sea, stealing voices, taking away their glee, manipulating, controlling with a sneer. But the truth will always be crystal clear. Don't let her darkness cloud your light. Stand tall and strong, ready to fight. Queen Regina's reign will soon decay. Empowering voices will lead the way. In a world full of spite, you chose me to fight. Out of all the hands they hated you, it's my hand you bite. Through the darkness and light, our bond burning bright. In a world full of spite, you chose me to fight. When the storm clouds gather and the thunder strikes, out of all those that hated you, it's my hand you bite. I'll stand by your side. Together we'll ignite. When the storm clouds gather and the thunder strikes, no matter what they say or do, we'll stand tall and true. Out of all those that hated you, it's my hand you bite. Our connection unbreakable like morning dew. No matter what they say or do, we'll stand tall and true. Once you've pushed my love away, will you regret it every day? Loneliness will fill the space where once love found its place. Will you search for what is lost, counting all the bridges crossed, or will you simply carry on with my love forever gone? When the silence starts to ache and your heart begins to break, you'll realize what you've done, shoving out a love so strong. In the shadows, I saw your pain. The day this word hurt you, my mission became to be God's warrior, to fight and defend, protecting his angels until the very end. She puts on a smile, hides the strain, carrying burdens, enduring the pain. Her spirit may be weary, but she carries on. No one sees the struggles she's been drawn, each step heavier than before. Yet she pushes through, wanting nothing more. Invisible battles fought within her frame, a silent warrior in a world so tame. Her strength lies in her quiet grace, masking the weariness attached on her face, unseen by those who pass her by. Today she goes on with a heavy sigh. In your arms, I find my home. Love you always, never alone. With every heartbeat, I'm devoted, forever yours, without a doubt. Through stormy seas and darkest nights, I'll be your rock, your guiding light. My love for you will never wane, always and forever in every vein. I'd give you my last breath just for you, a love so deep, pure and true. In this world or the next, one after, my love for you will always matter. In your eyes, I see pure love so true. I'll protect you no matter what we go through. Your words of love, they make my heart soar. In your embrace, I feel forevermore. Through every trial and every smile, I'll stand by you, going the extra mile. Your sweet voice calling me mommy. In that moment, my world is pure harmony. I'll fight for you till my precious child. My heart will always defend. When you say I love you, mommy, it's like a dream. In that love filled moment, nothing can dim or glim. In your eyes, I found solace. All my worries vanished without a trace. Your gaze was my safe place. Fear melted away in your embrace. No more darkness, just pure light in your eyes. Everything felt right. I knew I could conquer any fight. With you by my side, everything felt so bright. When I looked into your eyes, fear disappeared. A sense of calm and peace appeared. In that moment, all doubt cleared. With you near, there's nothing to be feared. In the shadows, she stood tall, gave her all, never asked for more, sacrificed without a second thought, but in the end, they never sought. Her heart pure, her spirit strong. Through the struggles, she carried on. Selfless love that knew no bonds, yet in their eyes, she was just background. It don't matter what she gave away. In their eyes, it was all in vain. She may be forgotten and left behind, but her legacy of love will forever shine. A vow to shield you from harm. I swore it true, never a touch of harm. Only love for you in my arms. You'll always find shelter. Promise unbroken, our bond will never falter. Through every storm, I'll be your sturdy shield. With gentle words and care, your wounds I'll heal. No violence shall mar our secret trust. In my embrace, you'll always feel safe and just. I pledge to guard you with all my might, to cherish and protect in darkness or light. Your heart is precious, a treasure to hold dear. My promise stands strong, forever and sincere. In this world so wild and wild, I won't fail. I'll go the extra mile. For you, my darling child, I'll give my last breath with a smile. Through the storms and the trials, I'll be your rock, your guide, with love that never runs dry. I'll stand by you, side by side. No matter what life may compile, I'll protect you with all my might. In your darkest hour or brightest light, my darling child, I'll always fight. Any world so cold and wide, we'll stay close. Together we'll face any storm. Our love will keep us safe and warm. Through laughter, tears, and all the fears, I'll hold you close throughout the years. In my arms, you'll always find peace. Our bond will never cease. No matter how old or how tall, I'll catch you if you ever fall. In this journey that we're on together, our love will last forever. Okay? Thank you, Lord, for my blessings. In this battle, I am a warrior. I'll keep fighting to protect them with faith and courage as my armor. Through the storms and darkest nights, I'll stand strong. Ready to fight for my loved ones, I'll defend with might. Grateful for each day's light. With your grace, I'll never surrender in the face of trials. I'll remember my blessings are worth every endeavor. Thank you, Lord, now and forever. Having you has taught me wonderful lessons in life. I thought I'd be the teacher, but you've shown me how to thrive. Every moment shared with you brings a new perspective. So true. I'm learning and growing each day thanks to the wisdom you display. In your presence, I find grace. In your guidance, a saving embrace. I may have thought I lead the way, but with you, I learn something new every day. In your eyes, purity shines bright. You've taught me love, you've shown me light. My child, you're the teacher, I'm the student. In your presence, all worries are prudent. When I see you, innocence prevails. Your laughter, like music and fairy tales. You've opened my heart to a world so new. My dear child, my guide is you. They say we shape our children's minds, but with you, wisdom I find. You've shown me the beauty of simplicity. My little one, you're my greatest legacy. In your eyes, I see innocence guiding me with your gentle presence. You've taught me love in its essence, my child. You're my greatest lesson. Your laughter fills my heart with joy. Each moment shared, a precious play. You've shown me kindness without alloy. In your purity, I find my deploy. As you grow, I learn from you anew. The way you see the world, so true. In your simplicity, wisdom accrue. My child, forever my guide in view. In the darkness of night, an angel weeps out of sight. How can anybody be so blind to hurt a being so divine? Lord, forgive their cruel ways. They know not of love's grace. Someone out there cares so deep, yet they sow seeds of pain and weep. May your mercy heal their souls. Ignorance takes a toll. Guide them to a brighter path where love's light will soothe their wrath. In the darkest of nights, you're my guiding light. You've saved me countless times with love so pure and bright. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you, my child, so true. Just to hear you say I love you melts my heart anew. Through every storm we face, your love remains the same. You've held me up with strength in a world that can be so tame. There's nothing in this world I wouldn't do for you. My child, my precious one, your love shines through. In moments of despair, your presence brings me peace. You saved me more times than I can count. Your love will never cease. To hear those words, I love you, is all I'll ever need. My child, my greatest joy. With you, my heart is freed. In this world, we're fighting strong, but tomorrow's a place where we don't belong. Unconditional love we used to give, but you took the youth, our blessing to live. The innocence of the young you didn't cherish. Now their futures are tarnished and they perish. We had so much love to offer and share. but you chose to ignore it, didn't even care. Gone are the days of laughter and joy, replaced by pain in a world that destroys. But let's rise above. Let's not lose hope, for tomorrow holds promise if we learn to cope. Listening to the youth stories out here has really, how can I say it, has really fought them flames out in me to create the creativity, to create these poems, to give their stories some poetic justice. This poem is called God's Children, and it's crazy that if you listen close enough, like I've said before, you can hear the youth's pain. So many suicides, hearts heavy with pain, faces turned away, ignoring the strain. How can we grow and prosper in the sea of negativity if those meant to protect us keep fighting endlessly? By tomorrow, there may be none of us left to show unconditional love that they truly need to know. We're drowning in a world that lacks empathy, where compassion and understanding are a rarity. Let's break the cycle of despair and sorrow. Open our eyes today for a brighter tomorrow. Together we can create a haven of love and care where no one feels alone or burdened by despair. Do they realize we're here? When will they see? By the time they notice us, we'll already be gone. All we need is guidance and protection. That's all. But instead, all we see is war and hatred's thrall. How can we not trust the enemy if that's all we see? We're going missing because no one talks to us or watches over. In this world of chaos and despair, where can we find solace? Yearning for connection and understanding, our hearts grow callous, lost in a sea of indifference and neglect, longing for someone to show us respect, searching for a light to guide our way home, but all we find are shadows that leave us alone. When you talk long enough with the youth and you listen closely to what they got to say, you will hear the pain in their voices. You will hear that all they want is to make it out. All they want is to help. These kids are screaming and searching for help in every way possible, and no one's listening. No one's paying attention. They're getting tired of being told that they're nothing, that they're worthless, that they cannot become somebody or go anywhere. Guess what? Each and every one of these kids out here, all of the youth, got skills. They got they're special in so many ways. They're skillful. And for those people out there that bring them down and tell them that they can't be nothing, they won't amount to nothing. Listen, man, just because you wasn't nothing, just because you couldn't do it, just because you couldn't make it, doesn't mean that this kid right there doesn't have the possibility to make it. Can you hear us? We have a voice, just not loud enough. Can you just join us? Help be our voice. Just because we're little, don't mean we have to be ignored. All we want and need is love, care, attention. Yet elders are so caught up fighting and hating. We're the future. Let's unite and make a change. Together, we can create a world that's amazing. Let's break the cycle of division and strife. Stand together as one for a better life. Our voices may be small, but they hold power still. Let's spread compassion and love. It's time to heal. This poem, this poem came to me because of me listening to all of the kids' voices. The youth has a voice, and if you hear close enough, if you pay attention, you will understand. what it is that our youth needs. This poem is called Can You Hear Us? And it will be available on the Writers for Life Poetry on Amazon.com. The book is titled The, the Way a Shorty Sees the World. She's realized she's blessed. God has blessed her with real love. It was in front of her the whole time. Always wished for a family portrait. Now she has hers. Now she fights as a warrior. Do you see her soldiers follow? In God she trusts. Through the trials and storms, she found strength in his embrace. Every challenge faced only made her faith grow stronger. With love as her armor, she stands tall and unafraid. Her courage shines bright, leading others on this righteous crusade. In the darkest moments, when hope seems out of reach, she holds on to his promises, knowing he'll never leave. With grace in her heart and determination in her eyes, she presses on fiercely, for God is by her side.
All right. I'm not sure if y'all can hear me. I was just letting the poems play, but Maritza, blessings everybody, blessings enlighten with I did a little drawing over here because I was in the chat. I want to say blessings, blessings to enlighten with enlighten Legend of Oz, Young Riaz, Miss April Showers, Maritza. I see Maritza's going to court. Maritza, I got a poem for you. Listen, I got a lot of poems, Maritza. I hope you do, everything works out in your favor when you go to court. And this poem is called Thank You, Lord. In the darkness, you are my light. Through the struggles, you held me tight. Lord, your strength helped me survive. In your love, I found my drive. When I was broken, you made me whole. Your grace saved my wounded soul. Despite the pain and all the tears, you wiped away my darkest fears. Through every trial, you were there. Your mercy showed me that you care. Lord, it's you I thank for all I've gained. In your presence, I remain. So let's hold Maritza in our prayers. Let's pray that everything goes her way and that everything turns out okay when she goes to court.
Forced to be a woman ahead of time. Never learned what real love was. So blind. Always scared to cross the sidewalks lined. A shield in her heart, such a loving kind. A heart full of redemption, searching for light. How can you love when hatred's in sight? A world full of evil, darkness so deep. She longs for love's touch, a soul that weeps. Through battles fought and scars she bears, she still believes in love that cares. With strength and grace, she'll rise above, break through the hate, and find true love. Half of humanity, demons in disguise, doing the devil's work, spreading lies. Even if I close my eyes, try not to see, I still feel like I'm in hell. Where can I find peace? Take a look around you. What do you perceive? A world filled with darkness is hard to believe. Evil lurking in every corner and street. How did we get here? Is there any retreat? Hatred and violence consuming our days, innocence lost in a never ending maze. But amidst the chaos, hope still remains. We must rise above and break these chains. You ask me, what do I see? My question to you is, what do you see? Do you see how humanity is cutting the wings off our angels down? Oops, my bad. I forgot to mention, half of humanity are demons in disguise, doing the devil's work without hesitation. They're spreading darkness. and telling lies. It's a battle between good and evil, can't you see? But some choose to turn a blind eye and pretend not to know. While the demons continue their wicked spree, we must rise up and let our angels' light show. Smiling faces hidden behind a mask. I see confused children idolizing fake gods. You asked me, what do I see? Wounded warriors shedding tears for their falling soldiers. In a world of illusions, truth is hard to find. Masks hide the pain, but it's still on our minds. Children lost in a web of false dreams, searching for heroes in all the wrong schemes. Warriors strong, yet their hearts are torn. Tears fall for comrades who will never return. Behind the bravado, emotions run deep, aching souls longing for peace they can't keep. Take a look around, they told me. What do you see? They asked. I answered, nothing but vengeance and redemption, wounded hearts and dark souls. Butterflies in a cocoon that can never blossom, trapped in their own silent pain, searching for a way to break free, yearning for a chance to soar again. In this world of shattered dreams where hope seems far away, I rise above the ashes and scars with strength. I'll find my own way. I'm climbing up, aiming for the sky, but you're hoping I stumble and say goodbye. You whisper I love you with a smile so fake, while behind my back, the knives you take. Every step forward, you try to hold me down, but I won't let your betrayal make me drown. You play the role of a friend so well, but your decisive actions will never quell. I see through your facade, I'm not blind. Your words may sting, but they won't define. I'll keep pushing on, rising above it all, because true strength comes from standing tall. Love, once my companion, now a foe. When friends say I love you, it's more than you know. I'm climbing towards the top, aiming high, but you can't wait to see me fall. Oh, why? You speak those three words with decisive grace, stabbing me in the back while wearing a smiling face. But I won't let your betrayal hold me down. I'll rise above and wear my victory crown. Love may have failed me in this twisted game, but I won't let my bitterness fuel my flame. I'll learn from this pain and grow even stronger for love's true meaning. I'll search no longer. In a world so cruel and unkind, my heart endured the test of time. Though it was stomped, used, and abused, it remained humble, never confused. Letting go was the hardest part, but necessary for a brand new start. To move on and find my way, my heart had to release yesterday. Through the pain and tears I've shed, my spirit rises from the dead. No matter what life brings, my humble heart will always sing. In this hell we dwell, our demons deep inside, but we fight the darkness in ways that collide. Time revealed my loyalty, unwavering and true, while it unveiled your true colors, a painful hue. How could you harm the one who embraced your flaws, the only person who saw past your self imposed walls? We all have battles to fight, but why inflict pain? When acceptance and love were all I tried to sustain. Different paths we thread in this infernal abyss, yet our struggles connect us, a shared darkness reminisced. But you chose to hurt instead of heal and grow, leaving scars on my heart where trust used to grow. My heart's a muscle, it won't break, but it's been torn to pieces for heaven's sake. It still loves harder than anything in this world, a resilient force that can never be unfurled. Through the pain and the tears that fall like rain, it beats with a strength that will never wane. No matter how shattered, it still finds a way to love fiercely through night and day. So, though my heart may be torn apart, it refuses to give up or depart. For in its brokenness there lies a beauty rare, a love that endures beyond compare. How can you give your all just to be betrayed? Nowadays, you gotta watch it. Trust can fade. Your girl may seem loyal, but don't be fooled. She could be just as bad as your homie, too. Vice versa. It doesn't matter who you choose. They either lust over you or stab you in the back. They'll abuse. Be cautious with your heart and guard your soul. In this world of deceit, true loyalty is hard to hold. Don't let their sweet words blind your eyes. Actions speak louder than any disguise. Stay strong and wise in the face of deceit. Choose wisely who to trust and who to keep. I'm not perfect. I stumble and fall. But when I love, I give it my all. Just like any other, I feel the pain. But in the end, love is what remains. My heart may be fragile, but it's true. I love hard, just like you do. Through the highs and lows, I stand by your side. In a world full of flaws, our love will abide. Imperfections make us beautifully unique. In this imperfect world, love is what we seek. So let's embrace our flaws and scars and keep loving each other under the stars. I believed in you. Now I'm forced to learn what betrayal feels like. My heart left to burn. Told I had a cold heart, but it's breaking inside, screaming from hell, dancing with the devil while talking to God. Can someone help me understand? How can you give your all just to be betrayed? I trusted you with everything I had, but now I'm left, shattered and dismayed. Thought we were on the same side, fighting for love, but you turned your back and pushed me above. Now I'm left questioning it all alone. How can someone so close make me feel so unknown? You're not loyal. Your honesty based on lies. I believed in you once. Why should I twice? I feel like this a baseball game. I hit a home run, but this your third strike. Thought we had something real, but it was all a facade. You played with my heart, left me feeling so flawed. Now I see through your deceitful disguise. I won't be fooled again. No more second tries. You thought you could deceive me with your charm, but now I see the truth and it causes me harm. I'm done playing games. I'm walking away. You're out my life, no longer here to stay. Bearing you, my child, was painful. Loving you is the easiest thing in the world. Your tiny fingers, your precious smile. My heart bursts with love for you, my child. Watching you grow, my heart overflows. Every moment with you, my love only grows. But now it's time to let you fly. The hardest thing I'll ever do is say goodbye. You'll always be a part of me, deep in my soul, as you spread your wings and reach your goal. I'll hold on to memories, cherish every day. Letting go of you will never be easy in any way. Who are we to judge? Can we just come together? Y'all say the white man is only racist, so why can't we put our pride to the side and stop killing each other? You forget the youth watching? Let me take a step back and ask you this. Why do we continue to perpetuate this cycle of hate? We need to rise above and show unity for the sake of our future generations. It's not too late. It's time to break down these walls of division and stand hand in hand. Regardless of race and religion, we have the power to make a change if only we try. Let's set aside our differences and reach for the skies. In a world so divided, we've lost sight of truth. Mistaken illusions lead to our own ruin. Claiming to honor ancestors, but they disapprove. Ignorant of facts, we should feel ashamed and moved. Failing to recognize the damage we sow. blindly following paths that lead us low, disregarding wisdom from those who come before. Lost in our egos, we ignore the core. Let's break down these barriers, unite as one, embrace the lessons from days long gone, respect our roots and learn from mistakes made past, for only then can true harmony last. In the silence of the night, it weeps alone, a fragile heart hidden from sight, yearning to be known. Pounding in darkness, unheard and unseen, emotions raging within like a storm so keen. Always there for others, a pillar, strong and true. But when it needs a shoulder, there's no one to turn to. Tears fall silently like raindrops in the night. A fragile heart cries out, searching for some light.
A humble day. I hope all of y'all continue to have a blessed and humble day. This y'all.
Who are you to judge me? If you haven't walked a mile in my shoes, my fragile heart was once warm, now it's cold as ice. You don't know the battles I fought, the tears I've cried in the dark. My scars run deep within, so don't try to understand. I may seem distant and guarded, but that's my way of surviving. My past has shaped me into who I am. So who are you to judge me? In a world of chaos, my fragile heart beats, emotions swirling like a storm it meets. They say, damn, it hurts. This pain so deep. Never wish this upon you to keep. Saw it once, then twice. The hurt remains, aching inside with invisible chains. Fragile heart, always in its emotions, navigating through life's endless motions.
With decipherable grace, stabbing me in the back while wearing a smile.
In a world of chaos, my fragile heart beats, emotions swirling like a storm it meets. They say, damn, it hurts.
All right, the playlist was gonna start all over again. But shout out to everybody that has shown a shorty support, that has inspired a shorty to write poems because I had stopped doing poetry for a while and I started again. So I want to, thank all of y'all that has inspired me, from the people out here on these streets to the people on this YouTube platform, whether it was here on YouTube or, Facebook or TikTok. Y'all stories have inspired me to give it some poetic justice. And, I just want to say thank you to everybody, like, for supporting me and making me, helping me get this far. Like, as if it wasn't for y'all support, I wouldn't have made it this far. So thanks to all the, supporters out there that are rocking with me, that are sharing the poems, that are helping me inspire other people out there that actually need it, that are helping me motivate others that are out there that actually do need it. So thank you to all of those that are helping a shorty actually accomplish her goals. Like, at first I thought I couldn't be able to do this, but little by little y'all showing me that there's people out there that do want to, help regardless of all the stuff that we're going through. So listen, on that note, I'm end this live. I just wanted to share poetry with y'all. Um it helps a lot of people. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna read these two poems, and I'm gonna end this live. Let us show you know what y'all think. This poem is called "You Held My Hand." In my darkest hour, you were there, guiding me with love and care. When I first lost, when I first lost and all, I gotta do this. I'm sorry. In my darkest hour, you were there, guiding me with love and care. When I felt lost and all alone, you held my hand, made me feel known. I lost the one who knew me best, but in you I found solace and rest. My heart aches for the one I lost, yet in your arms I found a new cost. Besides my kids, you're my rock. Through every storm, every shock. Lord, it was you who held my hand in times of sorrow and helped me stand. The pain. In the darkness, you were there, guiding me through my despair, teaching me to rise above, to find strength in your love. Through the trials, I found my way, learning to embrace each day. With your hand in mine, I stand tall, breaking free from my shell's wall. Now I see the purpose clear. The pain was meant to steer me towards a brighter path where I find peace at last. And for those of you that get, that are lost on the meaning of this poem, it's called pain. And it's for those that, get lost, fall into depression, end up, doing crazy things. Like, yo, listen, when we pray to God, when we ask the Lord, when we demand, for us to get some peace and some serenity, we will get it. But we've been so, how can I say it? So brainwashed. We've been so unfocused, so focused on the wrong things. Let's put it like that. We are so divided that we're not seeing that the one that can help us is only him. So once again, like if for those of y'all that missed it, it's right there all in the poem. The poem is called The Pain. In the darkness, you were there, guiding me through my despair, teaching me to rise above, to find strength in your love. Through the trials, I found my way, learning to embrace each day. With your hand in mine, I stand tall, breaking free from my shell's wall. Now I see the purpose clear. The pain was meant to steer me towards a brighter path where I find peace at last. Right? There was this old head that had told me before, right? That God only gives you, but how can I say it? God only gives you as much as you can handle, right? And a lot of times, right, I heard people question like, why am I going through this? Why are you putting me through this? Like, why am I feeling this? Especially when we lose someone we care. Like, that right there is the hardest part, right? Or when you are trying to, show somebody that you care about that they do got somebody, but in their heads, they like, nobody cares. There's nobody here. I'm all alone. And what's crazy is that at times, right, we got it all, right? And shout out to Miss 504 because this is another poem she has inspired me to write, right? And the reason so is, right, she lost her child, right? And she told her story. Y'all go to her page, y'all will figure you will find out what she went through and what her, trauma and her tragedy was. But she lost her child and through it all, right, she rose up. And with that pain became her motivation. And a lot of us don't realize, right? God could take something from us that we care so dear about, right? And we get lost in that pain, not realizing why they did this, why he did this, right? And what's crazy is that pain was meant to steer us into a brighter path. It's something that we was doing wrong or something that, how can I say, I'm not going to say wrong. It was something that we wasn't paying attention that was guiding us into the wrong path. And it's what's crazy is that he'll take something that you hold so dear to make you wake up. And for those of y'all that be like, yo, you tripping, listen, this is the way I see the world. This is what I'm seeing. This is how I see it. And I'm nothing more than just a person putting two and two together, you know, doing my research, trying to figure out, a lot of things myself, just like a lot of people. And me seeing how people react, people's behaviors, the stuff I'm seeing out there, stuff I'm seeing on social media, the stuff I've been through, it's like, damn, that man exists. And that man, every time we mess up, he'll show us, he'll smack us in the head, like, yo, I'm going to take this from you because I need you to wake up. I gave it to you, but now I'm taking it back because I need you focused. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But listen, man, this is how I'm seeing it. If you got another way of seeing the world, I'm willing to listen to it. And trust me, it'll go right here. Like I said, shout out because this poem right here, a lot of people love it, especially when they heard the same story that I heard and I came up with this poem. The people around me, the people that I've read it to, they're like, yo, that's deep. And it is deep because I could feel her pain. Like, you know what it is to have to sit here like, yo, I didn't want to give my son up. I want my son to be right here, enjoying life with his sister and his other brother. Like, I wanted him to become who he wanted to be, but he got lost. And we needed to save him. He has no future. Like people, oh, but what about his future? What future? What future if my son is drowning? If I don't sit here and dive into that ocean that he's drowning into and take him back out, he won't be here to have a future tomorrow. So shout out to Miss 504 for speaking on her story because yo, it hit. And people are like, yo, what makes her story so different? What makes her story so different is that people sat here and played with her emotions. People sat here and tried to make her story seem like it was fake when it was her story. And when she told it, I felt it. And I know that a lot of other people could sit here and feel it. Like, listen, man, this does happen. Blessings, blessings, EJ. Blessings, how you doing today? Blessings. So yeah, that's why I started doing poetry because a lot more people out here love this poetry. They love listening to it and it makes their day. I don't got time to argue. I don't got time to sit here and have people try to put me in the middle, try to pick a side. No, I'm going to speak my mind, say what I got to say. People have a hard time taking opinions. Since people can't take opinions, listen, don't ask me. Don't ask me the question because I'm going to give you something that you don't want to hear. So listen, I'm that type of person. I'm real bold. I'm real shot out with it. Like, listen, I have no hairs in my tongue and no filters in my mouth. So ain't no holding back. But I hope that y'all enjoyed the poetry. This is something that, I'm going to keep doing and I'm going to continue to do, especially with a lot of people asking me. The book is coming out. I'm done with this last book that I was writing. So I got 4 books in total that I'm gonna turn into 3 books now that I gotta publish plus my story. So that's going to be a total of 4 books I'm working on. Like I was trying not to get on the lives, but people love the poetry. So hey, I'm here. I'm giving it to y'all. Just share the videos and help inspire others out there. Because that is my whole purpose. My whole purpose is to inspire and motivate. I'm tired of all this negativity. I'm tired of all the toxic shit. Like in between, we need some positivity. So that is my focus. Like in the process of me putting that footwork out here in my community, and trying to raise my kids and trying to get myself back up, that's my focus. That's the best way that I can, show appreciation and show y'all, listen, man, I'm listening. So on that note, till next time, this y'all shorty Rachel. I hope all of y'all have, hold on 1 second. Why it's not coming out? Wait, 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 wait. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, don't play with me, man. Are you really
Sell to millions of people online with Shopify's social media.
I got premium, no commercial, switch account. But yeah, on that note, I hope all of y'all have a blessed and humble day. I hope all of y'all continue to have a blessed and humble morning. And until next time,